Well, good afternoon, and welcome to this Accrington Stanley versus Leeds United FA Cup fourth round watch along. Welcome to everyone what's in the chat. I can only see like Michelle and Rick Hunter, Sports Horror Conspiracy. Hello, shout out to you, my friend. Hope everybody's well. Obviously, busy night last night. I do expect quite a lot of people to be late for this stream. It is an unusual time, and we've got this kind of time tomorrow as well with the Brighton Liverpool game, but we will be up for it. Obviously, big, massive day ahead. We've not only got this stream, we've got Preston North End versus Tottenham later, and then obviously on the Just Real Sports channel, we have got the main event, what everybody's excited for. And yeah, I'm going to be trying to save my voice during these watch-alongs, which is going to be very difficult because my voice is going to die at some point today, as we've got the Royal Rumble 2023 later on tonight, which honestly the buzz is real, my friends. After SmackDown last night, I feel like that just added to it. So yeah, we're going to get a good one. So I hope everybody's well. Obviously, I don't know what the audience will be today. Quite the usuals were in the SmackDown stream last night, so can you make it? I don't know. But we're here anyway. Could be talking to myself, which is interesting. Michael Brown. Hello, Michael Brown. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. If you're not subscribed, please consider it. We are doing lots of FA Cup watch-alongs this weekend. This is the first. We did the Man City Arsenal game last night. We're here for this game today. We've got Preston North End Tottenham later on. Tomorrow we're doing Brighton Liverpool, Wrexham Sheffield United, and then finally we're finishing off on Monday, before I go back to work, of course. We're doing the Derby County West Ham game, so there's a hell of a lot of football to do watch-alongs. Dave, which team do you support? I'm a Liverpool fan, but if you could probably tell by the accent, I'm also from the Leeds area, so I've got a part interest in this game as well. Where are you from, sir? Are you Accrington or Leeds? Because this is a big game for Accrington Stanley, to be fair. There's lot of potential, I guess. Not having the greatest of seasons, though. Not going to lie, scraping through against Boreham Wood. Sam is in the chat. Liverpool. Sam, hello. Shout to you. Early riser. Nice to see. Yeah, like I said, we're here for 2 games today. Then we're back on the Just Real Sports channel later. If you're into pro wrestling, then go jump over to the Real Sports channel, where we will be doing the Royal Rumble watch along later on, which it's like exceeded all expectations so far. The hype is real. Really looking forward to that pay-per-view. We are starting at 11:30 on that. This stream is up on that channel already. I'm a Leeds United supporter. Michael Brown, shout out to you. That's cool. Yorkshire. We're all Yorkshire represent here. I know I support Liverpool, but obviously I keep a eye on the local teams, which is like Leeds United, Barnsley. My daughter's Barnsley. She lives there, so we support Barnsley as well. There's no real bias. We've got a good fan base here. A couple of Leeds supporters, Manchester United, Man City. We've got an Accrington Stanley supporter, who's my co-host on the Just Real Sports channel, so it's all good. So let's crack on and have a look at the team news. And we're going to start with the Accrington Stanley team news, which is Slavin, Hamilton, Ashley, Coyle, Whaley, Lee, McCornville, who is the captain, Langaro, Rogers, Presley, and what I call him, how do I pronounce that? Rhyme. We'll go with Rhyme. I don't know. I think I keep wanting to say time for some reason. It's not. Then we've got that lead starting at 11, going with a really strong team, considering the opposition today. We've got Mesler, Verpo, we've got Christiansen, Wobber, Koch, Rocker, Greenwood, Harrison, Sincera is in, a rucker. He's getting a start for a change, the new signing. And then we've got Patrick Bamford as well, actually doing really, really well in the FA Cup, scoring a couple of goals so far. So, yeah, this is, I do predict a Leeds victory, in all fairness. Stanley are not exactly playing the best of football, but you know what? We're here to get excited and get hype. Hype is real. If you're in the UK, you can watch this game on the BBC. But as we do the watch-alongs, we have a conversation about the game that we're watching. We certainly like to hype it up as best as we can. Obviously, the conversation does go a little bit of awry. So if you're not really into the adult stuff, I mean, we don't go too far. We do swear a little bit, but we tend to have people in the chat what go a little bit too far sometimes. But it's all in good humour. We're not nothing offensive. We don't do anything that is considered racist, sexist, or any of that. We do try and if somebody does say something about the opposite sex or whatever, we do try to balance it out a little bit as much as we can. I'm probably explaining way too much. I'm trying to sell this channel. Oh my god, we go balls deep even more on the Just Real Sports channel. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, football watch-alongs is pretty much what we do. Dave, on your channel, there are mainly Liverpool supporters. Do you mainly cover Liverpool matches, or do you cover a range of teams? That is like the first time I've ever come across your channel. Yeah, honestly, if you go and have a look at the matches that have been covered already on the channel, which there's about 50, not all of them are Liverpool. It's basically when I'm off work, whatever match is on of interest, we pretty much do. I mean, God, I think it was over a week ago, we did Port Vale in the first division. We covered matches in the World Cup. We do the Champions League. It's whatever I'm available to do, in all fairness, whichever game's on TV. It's like this weekend, obviously, we're going to be doing Wrexham versus Sheffield United, which, I don't know, it could be interesting, it could be a laugh. But, you know what I mean, we're going to cover it because it's on TV. It's on free TV as well, so that's one of the main things. I do have BT Sports and Sky, so we do cover a good range of matches over on that. Recently we did Burnley in the Championship. In fact, there's quite a few Championship watch-alongs as well. We do all kinds of stuff. If it's on and I'm not busy, then we do it. We do a watch-along for it. So yeah, I hope that covers that. Like I say, we've done a popping huge range of matches. So far, we did the Carabao Cup semi-finals, Southampton versus Man United. That was one of the last streams. Dave's is obviously still sleeping. Yes, I don't think he'll be up yet, Sam. He did have no sleep yesterday. Like I say, I'm not sure what the viewage will be like on this one. It is early, very early. A lot of us guys were in a live wrestling stream last night in the early hours of the morning, so this is a test for people, really. Can we be up? Can we be lively at this time? In James's case, can he actually be awake? So, Michael Brown, you're more than welcome to hang around and talk football with us, because that's what we do. We talk all kind of random stuff as well, my friend. But you're more than welcome to be a part of this community. We've always have a open door policy. We don't come in with an attitude, because that people generally just get pissed off. Like Sam. Come in with an attitude, we all guns blazing, it's kind of like, we don't need you kind of attitude. But if you come in and you're good natured, you want to talk football, yeah, this is the place to come, obviously. But yeah, we're a small channel, as you can probably tell with the amount of subscribers, but we're looking to build. We're looking to build all the time. So yeah, you're more than welcome to stick around and have your say. Like I said, we don't just cover Leeds, we don't just cover AFA Cup, we just do all kinds of matches, whichever's on. And I'm not working, so that hopefully answers that. We've been railed disruptions again. according to the news, 1st and 3rd of February, the trains are not running, which is great, isn't it? Wish they'd get all this sorted out. The country is a mess. Just watching the local news before we get to the coverage. Just seeing how big Accrington Stadium is. It's tiny. It's proper tiny. Don't know how they're going to get people in. Might see Edge tonight on TV. Yep, we might do. On this day, I see clearly. Will he get the mega pop that he got, what was it, 3-4 years ago now? Feel like this is like, Edge has returned again. I think if we put Beth in the female one, that could get an interesting pop. But if the female one's first and Beth comes out, you know you're getting Edge. So it kind of will ruin it. But like I say, I don't really call it a shock. I don't really see it as a massive return. I'm hoping we get some more returns tonight, to be honest. I want something juicy. I want us to be like, oh my God, I did not see that coming. That's the kind of stuff that I want tonight. We're not going to get it because it'll be predictable as always, but I've got the potential in the shocks is all on the female one. So, I'm interested. Watching some female tennis at the minute. The US Open, I believe. Championship point. Very pretty outfit. Anyway, the team knows. Let's go back into that. So Savin, is that how you pronounce that? Hamilton, Ashley, Coyle, Whaley, Lee, McCornville, Langaro, Rogers, Priestley and Frime. Then that Leeds team. Mesler, Firpo, Christiansen, Wobbler. I keep wanting to call him Wobbler. And I don't know why. Koch, Rocker. Then we've got Greenwood, Harrison, Sincera, Rutter. We'll call Rutter. We'll go with that. And Bamford. You could tell, right, my pronunciations of teams are pretty all over the place. At least 2023. Hello, shout to you. Melissa Rose. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, the Australian Open yesterday. They had their final this morning, probably a couple of hours ago. I don't know. I didn't watch. Not really been up. I've only been up since 10 o'clock. No, till like 9 o'clock I got up. So welcome. It's nice to see some more faces in the chat. Obviously, watching SmackDown last night. Whoa. What did you think? Is Sammy in trouble with the tribal chief? Oh, it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to play out over the next week. Ooh. So, hope you're all well and excited for a busy day, because obviously we've got 2 streams on this channel. One major stream on the other. Going to be massive day of streaming, so hope you're all excited for that. Should be a good one. There's people saying hello to each other, which is always cool. How am I? I'm alright. I'm actually fine at the moment. Will need to rest between streams. I do realise that I need to eat between streams as well. I have got food lined up, so I should be fine. I'm alright at the moment. Hoping for a good game. Hoping for a few goals. Looking to be busy. But yeah, it's all cool. Should be awesome. We're moments away from the actual program starting. I think we're a minute away. That's cool. We'll be putting out another sticker video on Shorts straight after this stream, or around about after this stream. So there'll be another sticker video going up. The search for Mo Salah continues. So look forward to that. Only a quick little video. They're going to be going up every day this week. There's 8 in total. Probably can tell there that there's going to be 8 videos. So you're good as well, Leeds. Shout out to you, my friend. We are 15 minutes away from kickoff. So we will be looking at that Walsall-Leicester game that kicks off at the exact same time. So any news, what comes from that? I think that game is on the red button, but we're not interested in the red button game. We're solely interested in Accrington Stanley versus Leeds. Where is Just Nick? Can anybody woken him up yet? It's his team. How can he not be here? Oh my God. Come on, Leeds. Look at the stadium that they're playing in. It is literally like a proper amateur league football stadium. But this is what we're here for. This is what the FA Cup is all about. We love the little clubs, and this is a little club. Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. I hope they do with that advert on here. Just seeing some like old footage. It's very good. I remember day when it was all black and white and fields. There you go. I love the fact that they did use the advert. Exactly. Very good. It's nice to get a little bit of like perspective that Accrington Stanley have been around for quite some time now, and they've got a good little fan base. We spy a giant killer. Can Leeds do it? I'm going with Bamford today up front. No Nonto. No Nonto. He's not playing. He's not in that starting 11, which is interesting. So a very different looking Leeds team today, to be fair. Quite a lot of the regulars not playing. I didn't see Harrison. We saw Aronson. We saw Harrison, but not Aronson. But there's the teams again, just for you to cast your eyes over. Slavin. Save. You know what? I hope his name's Saving. Or pronounced like that, because that'd be a mental goalkeeper called Saving. Hamilton. Astley. Coyle. Whaley. Lee. McConville. Langelo. More like Rogers, Priestley, Thought, Time. And then we've got Mesler, Verpo, Christiansen, Weber, Koch, Rocker, Greenwood, Harrison, Sincera, Rutter, and Bamford. There are your starting 11s for today's game. Got to put money on Bamford to score. Been sick all week, Leeds, but I'm feeling much better. Oh, it's sad to hear that, Rick Hunter. Hope you perked up for the weekend. Are you excited for the Rumble? Are you going to be watching the Rumble? Because we are. We are definitely doing that watch along for that, starting at 11:30. Early start, so we're an hour and a half before the show starts. So yeah, it's just so we can talk about any last minute rumours, sightings, stuff to get excited about, because I'm sure the anticipation for that stream is going to be mega. So we are starting like half an hour early than the kickoff show, just a chin wag basically. Be a long stream. There is the FA Cup. Got told Beckford, Jermaine Beckford in the middle. So yeah, there is the. We just saw the penalty. What is took an Accrington to this game, the fourth round of the FA Cup. Beckford asking if they changed the changing rooms. If you done out to the changing room, they were terrible last time. So they're talking to actually the chairman of Accrington Stanley. I've been sick all week. Okay. So there you go. There, they're just announcing the team on the screen. Whaley and Presley look like the centre forwards. Fans are loud and jubilant as you expect them to be. Nicely big flag. There's Deshley Marsh talking to the fans outside. Obviously, a lot of things starting to change at Leeds. Been there 6 months. Feels like it's been a lot longer. Been good. Being absolutely great for Leeds, to be honest. So, question to you, Leeds supporters in the chat, right? Who's better, Marsh or Bielsa? Who's the best manager? Please be. Please give me an answer. Who is the best? I mean, I always like Bielsa, to be quite honest with you. But I think Marsh has been an inspiration for Leeds. Signed some really, really good young, interesting talent. Whereas I think Bielsa was a bit tighter. Let me know what you think of that. Who's the better manager? You've got to remember, Bielsa got you into the Premier League again. It's like Marsh's job to keep you there. So weird to see an American being a. Oh, he's awake. The Gilly Gaff James Chadwick is awake. Oh, dude, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. I bet you've just woken up, haven't you? Bet literally 10 minutes or something. You've just like just come around, just waking up. How are you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Obviously, we've got a little eye on that Walsall Leicester game. We'll keep you informed on any goal action in that one, as that is also a 12:30 kickoff like this game. So yeah, two matches early. I think that other game is on the red button. Let's go. I am ready, says Khalid. How are you doing, Khalid? Oh, here comes Ballyoo to you. Mr. William Ency. James, wake me up. That fart. Jeez. How you doing, William? Hope you're well. God, this is an early start for you, isn't it? Or is it late? I don't know. My God, what are you doing up at this time? Go back to bed. Don't be silly. Haha, got you, James. So William Ency's in the chat. The weapon of mass seduction. Love the name. I woke up at 8 a.m. I went fuck that and went back to sleep. Just woke up. I woke up at 9 purposely so I could get myself ready. It's time to see Stanley get destroyed. Just Nick Gaming, hello, shout to you. The Accrington Stanley fan of the chat. I'll show you the team news now that you've all literally just like starting to pop in, which is always good. There is the Stanley team. Nick, you can go through this team. Who is the bright spark? Who's the good players? Because I have no fucking idea, man. Who's good? Let us know in the chat which of them is at least gonna might even slightly give Leeds something to question about. And there is that Leeds team. Mesler, Firpo. Got Christiansen, Wobber, Koch, Rocker, Greenwood, Harrison, Sincera, Rutter, and Bamford gets a start. So yeah, please let us know. Nick, you're the expert on this Stanley. Which of them players is the one to watch? Nah, early. Lol. Working, training. Hopefully, new driver. Ooh. James says, Happy Rumble Day. Yeah, it is Royal Rumble on the horizon. 2 football watch alongs to get us there. Busy, busy day as always. Let's get ready to rumble tonight. Edge return. Yep. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed there, Khalid. But let's wait. Let's see what happens. I think if Beth Phoenix comes into the female rumble and that's first, we know that Edge is coming. Jesse Jackhammer, hello. Shout out to you, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. There is Leeds. Obviously, Accrington wearing red and white. Pretty much on all red kit. Fans are loud. Such a small stadium, but loud support. Personally, I give Savin and McConville, but I also like Rick Ashley. Astley. Yeah, Rick Ashley. Because you never give you up, never gonna throw you down, never gonna turn around and desert you. Never gonna. Hello, Khalid. Hope you are well, says Rick. So, yeah, we're near kick-off. They are coming out, they're clapping. Some of the fans, the Stanley fans, are loud and raucous. Some of them looking to get on TV, maybe. That's what they're here for. The moment of time to shine, but can Leeds do what they're meant to do and get a fantastic victory? Bamford is playing first start of the season for Bamford, coming back from injury. Has been on as a sub and scored already in the FA Cup. He scored quite a few in the 2 games against Cardiff. So, yeah, there's Mesler clapping. And here we go. The traditional handshakes. The little mascots are getting an handshake as well. That's cool. Of course, Nick likes Rick Astley because he never wants to give up Dave. BBC one. Yes, it is. So, a 5 midfield from Accrington Stanley. Only 3 at the back. 2 up front. That's very interesting lineup. So, Whaley and Presley are the centre forwards. Rick Astley is at the back with Rogers. Dave, when is LA Night opens tonight? Something scary will open the door. Yeah, it's called Vince McMahon. Uncle Audi has been Vince McMahon the entire time. 4-4-2 formation from Leeds. Wobber, Koch, Christiansen, Fairpo. We've got Greenwood, Rocker in centre. Cesara getting a start. Rutter, this is full debut for Rutter. That's interesting. We've got Bamford, who is the captain for today's game. So very, very cool. Believe it or not, James, I was born the same day as him. Wow, that's interesting facts. The same minute, the same second. Whew. I know somebody who's exactly my same age. You used to go to college with him, which is immense. Same age, same birthday. Oh, unbelievable. So there we go, we're getting ready to kick off. Bamford in the middle. Toinkos. Looks like they're happy with where they're positioned. It looks like Accrington are going to have the kick-off. We'll think it's Bo. Yeah, it is Bo Dallas. It has been confirmed that the last couple of Uncle Howdy people has been Bo Dallas dressed up. It doesn't mean that it is actually Bo Dallas going forward. It just means he's playing him. But why not? Let's have it as Bo Dallas. Kind of makes a little bit more sense. I don't think he can wrestle in that outfit though. I don't see that happening. I'm sure it's just to cover up his ID. Let's sort this out when it lets me. We have my camera glitching. I'm afraid that we will get quite a lot of that today. early hours. Internet not warming up. Okay, when you let me do stuff. Game ready to kick off. First half is underway. What can we see today? A upset, maybe, lots of goals. I was born same day as Bob Marley and Rick Astley, the singer, not the player. Oh my God, who shot the sheriff? Oh no, it's go. Who's? We all know it's not. It's Bo. There's no thinking about it. Fightful confirmed. It's now Bo. Yeah, exactly. It's Bo Dallas. We know who Uncle Audi is. We know who's playing him. So it's no big shock. So Leeds, Junior Fairpo, number 3, got the throw in. Decent ball over. Expect quite a tentative game from Accrington. Not really got to do much but defend. Just make sure that they're there. The longer it stays 0-0 for them, the more confident they will become. Guys, get ready to see Sami Zayn final test tonight and wait and see who's ready. I think he's failed his final test. He was not meant to be on SmackDown last night. So I think we're getting something quite tasty over the next week with Sami. I think Roman will pretty much say, "I'll deal with you later," kind of attitude. So all games are kicked off. These 2 early kick-off games, like I said, Walsall versus Leicester, will keep you posted on any score developments there. Be interesting if Roman still wants to work with Sami after last night, to be honest. Kevin Owens walking away unscathed, the Usos being kicked out of the arena. Wasn't a good night for the bloodline, to be fair, when you look at it. Reports are saying it was a no contest. Some are saying that it was a DQ and Sokoa won, but I think it was Bleacher Report, which was the last one I looked at, just said it was a no contest. There's no actual confirmation on a result of that match. Accrington Stanley trying to do something there, but it's to no avail. It goes straight to Mesler. Few people got this is a massive for us, the money wise. I'm glad that we get to a big team so early. Yeah, the revenue just for like TV as well, massive for such a smaller club. Just caught offside, and yeah, seeing the stadiums. I mean, obviously there's not much capacity there, but getting the ticket sales that you've been able to get, quite impressive. Few people got touchy last night when I said LA Knight was winning. Oh, he's not. Bray's definitely 100% winning. I don't really care who wins, to be honest. It never really bothers me. If it's, I kind of feel like it's Bray. Kind of would make sense for it to be Bray. His first match on TV, him losing doesn't quite really make sense unless you're looking at the bigger picture, and that is that Uncle Audi is definitely a rival, not a friend of Bray's. It's just how it plays out. I'm intrigued to see how that plays out tonight. I'm intrigued how they sort Alexa out. Does she go full on supernatural, or it's just I just want to see how this plays out before I can proper give my opinion on it. So I'm pessimistic but optimistic all at the same time. Wow, James, how dare you say something so bad about the great Bray? You can criticise him, guys. You are allowed. He is not the flipping genius that we all think he is. He's very creative, right? Don't get me wrong. But come on, you are allowed to have your opinion. You can slate him if you think that it's not hitting the right curve. All I'll say about Bray Wyatt is let's give this chance to grow. Let's see where it goes before we get like, oh, I hate it. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. I think that's the best way to start with that story. They definitely don't like it when you start being unbiased. People are annoying me lately, though. The way that they're on about Bray, it's like, yeah, he is good, and that's why you worshiping him. There's only human. Ooh, chances here. Werber is saving Leeds at minute. Whaler with a chance. It's like all Accrington at the minute. Literally got nothing to lose, though, have they? They've got nothing to lose. Last ditch challenge there by Werber. I think what it is a lot of people can't see past Bray, and it's like they don't want to promote any other wrestler. If they're attached to Bray, we'll cover them. Liv Morgan, uh, Alexa Bliss, and they'll jump up their butts because they're kind of connected to Bray Wyatt, and it's like, no, there's other fucking wrestlers. Why are you just constantly focused on this particular wrestler when there's loads? Stop! It's just so annoying. It does me head in. You know how much I like Bailey, right? Have I devoted a fucking stream to Bailey at all? Do I devote like an hour stream to Bailey each week? Oh, Bailey's greatest highlights. I don't do it because I'm not that obsessed, and it just winds me up. Yes, there's an audience for it. I get it, but come on, there's other wrestlers. We're wrestling fans. I like other wrestlers. I don't particularly just like the one. I like a whole bunch of them. So if I'm going to do content, I'd have to do content on everyone, not just the one. Yes, I have done videos on Bray Wyatt in the past. There was a fun one where I did like breaking news, like a parody themed video. Guess what? I just remembered. What's that? You know me. I love Bray. Always have, always will. But look, if things are unbiased and we can look at things neutral, I did the same with Taker and the others. Yeah, of course. I didn't when I was younger. I've got to roll my hands up. I stopped watching wrestling once Bret Hart left WWE. You know when he got the screw job? I stopped. I stopped watching. I hated Shawn Michaels. I hated Triple H. I hated the company. I turned off. I wasn't watching wrestling at all. I just stopped. Couldn't watch WCW because in the UK it wasn't available. Yeah, literally just turned it all off. I stopped watching. Proper bathed. It's like, no, not watching it anymore. No, taking me ball home. There's only one good wrestling, and his name is Evil Uno. You haven't put your predictions in for a Rumble yet. Ooh, you best get it done, Sam. You've got until 11:30. Well, you've got until 1 o'clock, to be honest. You've got all day. So don't panic. No panic. There's plenty of room today for that. It's a good thing. There's a good little break in between matches as well, like a good couple of hours where there's not usually on a weekend. But we have got a bit of a break today, so that's good. As this match ends, we've got like a couple of hours before the 5 o'clock one starts. We're starting at R5, I think. I think that's what I've got written down. It's an 6 o'clock kickoff. So I'm going to it. 8 minutes going, still 0-0. Actually, Accrington looking the better team so far. Certainly trying to make the most of this opening 10 minutes. Putting Leeds quite under the cosh at the minute, but yeah, if Leeds hold out, saying that Firpo is not woken up yet, so he looks like it could be the target for Accrington. I told you, Sam, you didn't put in your predictions in when you put James's and Chloe's in. And you said, yeah, I know, I'll do it in a minute. And that minute didn't last. It's amazing. She'd probably gone on to do, I don't know, the washing up or something. Very sexist of me to say that. That's your job. Got kids, you should get them to do it. Or have you got a dishwasher? Get a dishwasher. Guy with a beard on the TV right now looks a bit like Triple H. All right, something's just happened there. We're in the gantry. Something's fallen off. How tight net this is, and still forgot. Goalkeeper committed. Gets an header away. What I love about these smaller grounds is that if you live nearby, you can literally just watch the game through your bedroom window. And I'm sure that's what probably some people are doing. I think there's an housing estate just at the side of that stand. Oh, Accrington player down. Oh, it's the football went into the commentator's desk. That's Martin Keown as well. The dishwasher is the kids. That's how I would do it anyway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to be nice and say get a dishwasher. It's called the kids. It's usually the partner, but she hasn't got one, so it's hard to say that. A minute means 2 hours before the pay per view. That's about right for a woman. When she says a minute, 5 hours must pass. Did not want to know Triple H is. Did you not know that Triple H is a massive Stanley fan? It's actually a West Ham supporter. Actually, a fun fact. But yeah, he's supporting Stanley today. He's got the wrong area. Oh, this is non-VAR as well, so we're getting a proper football game because obviously it's non-Premier League. Obviously, they've got a Premier League team, but it's not at Ellen Road. So this is a non-VAR free game. So look at the supporters there, stood up, like on the terrace at the back. That's cool. There is some Accrington Dean faces there on TV. Yeah, this is more about Stanley getting money, really, the revenue, rather than the game itself. There's Astley. Never give you up, never gonna take you down. So it's very choppy. I bet this playing on that pitch though is not like playing on a Premier League pitch. I bet it's bumpy as fuck, man. I bet there's more lumps in that pitch than flipping my mashed potato. Michelle Thomas, hello, shout out to you. Oh, Accrington got a free kick. Uh, yeah, it's goes for a 50-50 ball. Gets kicked for his trouble. Got him wide, man, playing to this side. Interesting position for Accrington. Know that Leeds' defence has been wobbly for quite some time now. Good shot on, straight at Mesler though. Mesler stave. Straight down his neck. What did I miss? Absolutely nothing. The game is literally about 13 minutes in. We've missed nothing. It's still 0-0. Accrington looking alright, but it's just a matter of time for Leeds to wake up. And if they do, Sinacera there, try about 50-50 challenge there. It's been given against him. Felt like that were a bit of 50-50. Could have played that on. So there's McConville. With shot straight down keeper's neck. Like I said, I think we're just waiting for Leeds to wake up. Leeds, wake up. Accrington won't like it. Nice little play here by Accrington. Decent ball in. It's straight. There's a shot on target again by Accrington Stanley, but straight at the goalkeeper again. Oh, tomorrow. Lee's. Oh, what? Oh. So Lee's a good player. So I think he's our top goal scorer. So Lee. Is that a midfielder? Yeah. There is Bamford. So the chances so far 6-1. So that's what we're playing with. There's a young Leeds fan. I'm not sure if that's a guy or a girl, to be quite honest with you. It's hard to tell these days. Free kick to Accrington. Yeah, Ligero. Obviously, they're going to try and frustrate the life out of Leeds. So we've got a goal update. Yeah, he's a midfielder. We've got a goal update. And it's going to come from the... Oh, no. Match highlights from Man City Arsenal. It's like a day later. Thought it was a goal update from Leicester then. But no, that's still 0-0. Got excited. Then I thought we had a goal to report. But no. Leeds. Another fun fact. At some point we had James Beattie. Beattie as a manager. Okay. Am I reading that right? Bettel. I can't even read that. Who was he manager of before? 16 minutes gone. Accrington looking the more likely to score so far. Leeds not woken up yet. They need that alarm switching on. James saying hello to Michelle. James Beattie. Okay. I thought I was reading it like that. So James Beattie. Okay. I thought I was reading it like that. You can't tell because it's so little and my eyesight is still screwed because obviously I'm tired eyes. Oh, I need so much sleep in between streams. Beattie, the striker, you remember who he played for before? James Beattie was at Southampton, I believe. Wasn't he? James Beattie. I believe he was a Southampton player. That's how you spell it. Thanks, James. Yeah, Southampton. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, I know the player. I just want sure how you were writing it. I just wanted to make sure that it's like, is it James Beattie you're saying? Oh, Leeds in. Cleared up by Accrington now. Referee's giving a free kick the other way. Leeds are just not getting a run of play at all. That's Sincera. Why always write in capitals? Because you're old and you can't read it. Right, the chat what I'm seeing on the OBS is what you see on the screen. Whereas when we're on Streamlabs, I have the chat bigger at the side. So it doesn't really make any difference what's on the screen, to be honest. Because I'm not reading that. I'm reading the chat at the side. But on here, I'm reading the chat on the actual screen that you're watching. So, yeah, it's a little bit blurry sometimes. Just want you to know where I'm reading the chat from. I could do it through my phone, but it's even worse. It's smaller. But yeah, my eyesight is actually really good. That's the thing. I did have a high test not so long back, and my eyesight's pretty good. So it's not a problem with that. I don't need glasses or anything. Fun fact, Days does. He wears contacts. But you didn't know that. He wears contact lenses. It's a fun fact for you. Woohoo, darts time. World Championship just started. Is it the World Masters? It's the Masters, in it. Starting really early, aren't they? But saying, where's it from? Is it from Blackpool or Sheffield? They've done Sheffield, right? Is it from Blackpool, this one? I don't know. Yeah, we are back. Preston Tottenham. It's live on BBC One, so we're back on this channel. So yeah, that's a game that we're doing. Obviously, if you're watching Manchester United Reading, that is on ITV4, James Chadwick. ITV4. Told you I'd remind you. I'll remind you again before I into the night. Woohoo! Another free kick to Accrington. They're going down like flies, aren't they? Is that what the game plan is? 20 minutes gone. We're still 0-0. This game's scrappy as fuck, man. So Sincera again, committing the foul. A couple now is on the tightrope for that yellow card, you know. Keeps doing it. Free kick to Accrington, McConville. Been told to take it back. This is way too far forward. So Josh Smith is the referee, by the way. Just announced it on the TV. That's why I'm saying it. Oh, yes. That was a waste. Madison has a yellow card. That was going off in the Leicester game. No goals yet to report from Leicester. They're away at Walsall in the FA Cup. Booted straight upfield. At the moment, I've got Accrington down for scoring in this game. Amazing. Lagged for a little bit. Now we're back now. Yeah, it's Jorik Deer. Oh, it's a goal. And there you go. Against the run of play, Leeds United have taken the lead. 1-0 to the away team. And it's Harrison. Right, there's going to be a bit of lag now. It's like not even letting me do anything. Come on, let me move. Yeah, the camera's like going glitchy. Lovely goal. Yeah, well, a good strike. Totally against the run of play, but a fantastic strike from Harrison. Just want to be able to write it on the screen when my internet catches up. So Jack Harrison with the goal, just waiting for my internet to catch up so I can write down the goal scorer. Scored in the 23rd minute. So against the run of play, Leeds. Now Stanley have to come out and try a little bit harder. But the away team and the fancied favourites have taken the lead. And the floodgates open. That's pretty much the way it's going to go, isn't it? We have got our first goal of today. Goes to the Premier League team, Leeds United. Did you get my message on Twitter? Which one? I've got plenty of messages from you. Which one? Please elaborate. I got the updated team sheet the updated team sheet, the card for Royal Rumble, which we knew anyway, so I wasn't too bothered about that. There's nothing new on there for me to be bothered about, to be honest. So, yep, Leeds have got the lead. 25th minute. Goal from Harrison on the 23rd minute. So, decent ball in. Is that offside? Linesman flag is up. Bamford. Is that Harrison? We're going to look at this goal again, I think. No, it's just the offside call. Like I said before, no VAR, so we can't be checked. There is the Leeds fans. Wanted relief. The advertisement audit says. So extra work now for Accrington. Under pressure, VAR is VAR is okay. No, there's no VAR because it's a non-Premier League ground. Router ball, it's deflected over the top. It is going to be a corner. Rocker with the shot. Leeds starting to open this game up a little bit. It's only a matter of time before we get the second, I believe. It's wrong. Accrington players committing his full body to stop this. Gets in the line of fire, takes it over the top for a corner. Barley solicitor stand. Ball whipped in. Oh, Leeds player just falls over. He can't get his feet. A counter attack here by Accrington. It's not going too well for him though. Can he keep on side? Decent ball. Goalkeeper saves it. Puts it behind for a corner to Accrington Stanley. Where's hello? Shout to you, sir. Up you well. Doesn't get the opportunity. The other player would have been offside. Goes near post. Goalkeeper gets down safely. Puts it for a corner. 27 minutes. Corner to Accrington Stanley. Had potential there on that counter attack, but just run out of legs really. Rogers jumping, gets the contact to it, doesn't get it on goal. Oh, Rogers is a Leeds fan. What do you do if you score against the team you support? You'd literally die, wouldn't you? Super Leeds coming out of the stands here at Stanley. Nice little housing estate at the back there. You can see. We'll talk about the housing estate in a minute. The history of Accrington Stanley. Junior Fairpo taking the ball up, getting it to Cicera. Decent ball into the middle. This is good play. This was looking for a connection there, but it didn't pull off. Harrison. Looking we'll put the through ball through, but nobody was wise to what he was doing. It's like, you're supposed to run for that, guys. Look at the camera angle we've got here from the drone. Is that a drone? BBC's very own drone. Not allowed to have drones above a public place, a sporting event, but BBC don't care. It's their drone. When Bianca and LA Knight win tonight, boy, there's going to be a lot loud. I told you so. Bianca's winning tonight. I 100% agree with that. LA Knight, I don't know. I don't know. Depends. Like I said, it depends on that storyline. I'm not going to be butthurt if he does win. I don't care less. In fact, I kind of want LA Knight to win. To be fair, I think it would benefit him more than Bray Wyatt. Oh, imagine some YouTube channels being upset and all. Oh, he lost his first match. Alexa lost. I can imagine. Twitter meltdown. Like we care. Oh my god. Life is good, eh? Why do people think Alexa is winning? They know she is using the almighty air, losing to the almighty hair, right? Wonder Woman. She will never lose a match. Not until Mania. You know she's going up against Rhea Ripley. So why would they waste their time with Alexa Bliss? Wonder Woman. I'm winning every match today, says Sam. Even said that there was is winning, losing in a black. Who even said there's winners and losers? Because there's a pinfall and submission. They've said that the winner wins by pinfall or submission. So that means there is a winner, technically. So that's the only information that we've been told. I've got a feeling it's like a strobe light. Everywhere is black apart from the ring, which makes no sense. Pitch black match to me just suggests that they stick a bag over the legs. It's a blindfold match. That would be fun. I'd rather see that. Remember Jake the Snake Roberts and Rick the Model Martel. WrestleMania 7, baby. Didn't Triple H do one as well? Blindfold match. Ball in by Accrington, booted away. The chances have been for Accrington, but it's Leeds what have got the lead. Bamford, nice little ball out to Harrison. Harrison getting swamped by red shirts. There, they're on to him. Kicked in play by Accrington. There was a pinfall and submission in the match with John Cena, but no one won that. Fiend won, didn't he? He got a pinfall. He got the win. Uncle Howdy's winning the pitch black match. I see things different to others. Bray won't be affected by the loss. They set up something else for Mania. LA Knight gets a win. A huge W. Bianca retains. Alexa Bliss fails, which makes her snap more in the darkness. I totally agree with the Alexa Bliss one. The LA Knight one, I can agree with that, to be quite honest with you. I don't think Bray needs to win. I never felt that with Bray. As long as the story's right with Bray, I feel there's the right direction. Obviously, there's a bigger story here with the Uncle Howdy character. What would lead to more progression later on, him losing to LA Knight. You don't get hurt. He's not buried. Let's not be stupid. It's like people saying that Karrion Kross got flipping buried last night because he lost to a surprise roll-up. It's absolutely ridiculous. Some people are dramatical for the wrong reasons. I think when you try to tell a story, I understand it. It's that argument from SummerSlam, isn't it? People getting fucking butthurt because Liv Morgan apparently cheated, and Ronda Rousey should have been champion. It was bullshit. The story didn't dictate that. If the story had been corrected, like, they got it wrong. The story was that Liv Morgan tried to do anything to retain her title, which, in fairness, when you're going up against an absolute beast of a performer who could break your arm within seconds, you do cheat to win. I don't give a flip what you say. So to say, Ronda should have won because Liv Morgan should have given up the title, why? If the story didn't dictate that, then why did Liv Morgan have to give up the title? Oh, it was against their character. What character? Liv Morgan hasn't got one. Point out Liv Morgan's character to me, and I'll tell you that it doesn't exist. Yeah, my camera keeps bodging. The fact that people are so damn adamant and arrogant to the fact that Bray and Alexa 100% working and won't even listen to others' thoughts and opinions on it. There's a lot of people around like that, to be honest. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Right, shot by Leeds, nearly making it 2. That was it's off the actually, it's not the crossbar. It's actually off the woodwork. Leeds starting to look dominant. That's the a second chance, but it's gone past the goalkeeper. He's left absolutely stranded. I think we're at that point where people are just so far up Bray's arse or Alexa's arse that it's they won't listen to reason. They won't listen to anything else. And the theories are, oh, they're unbeatable, they're unstoppable. It's like, fuck that, man. Even Jodie said she thinks LA Knight is winning. That's interesting. Jodie is one of the hardcore Bray Wyatt fans. But for her to say that, and I put my hands down for that. I don't think Brittany has that same ethos, though. I think she would probably be more of a Bray winning. But there's a lot of kid fans, though, isn't there? There's a lot of people what just too far up the butt. Wow, James didn't know that people are always right. You didn't know that people are always right. Of course they are. Look, we're fans of wrestling. As long as that's what's getting shown and we're getting a good storyline to go with it, then I have no problem. That's where I am with everything. If you can explain it and it makes sense, then I'm fine with it. It's when it's not been made sense. There's a lot of storylines what have happened. Oh, referee says no penalty. Bamford goes down. 37th minute. Accrington live again. I am always right, says James. The Messiah. Fuck yeah. It's a mess in that penalty. It's a really good old-fashioned scrap, isn't it? That little bit there just reminds you of Sunday League football. Here's that shot again, what beat the goalkeeper. It's like a good old-fashioned, it's very Sunday League football, this. And I'm loving it. Don't get me wrong, I love them all, but it can be a bit hurt at times. Look, you're allowed to not like everything. You do realise that you're allowed to not like everything. You don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to follow the trend. If you've got an opinion on something, pretty much have that opinion. Be able to back it up, though. I do agree with that. Don't just join the set what just slagging off everything. Have a reason for slagging it off. Well, you're not slagging it off. You just got an opinion on it. It's like, I don't like, well, we're going to say it, KSI, right? I don't mind KSI, right? Let's address this. I don't mind him. I don't know him personally. I think what he's doing is good for him. He's moved away from YouTube. He's making the most of the opportunities what are in front of him. I think he should stick with singing and make that his future rather than the misfit stuff. I don't find that interesting whatsoever. I know there's fan base for it. I know that people do like that. But for me, it's a waste of time. He's better off at singing. He's not better off at doing YouTube. He probably could do with stopping doing YouTube now. He's making enough money to not do that anymore. Obviously, Prime is selling like hotcakes, which is good for him. It's not doing that well in America, though. So, kudos. It's not selling at all in America. It's just selling here in the UK. So that's a bit of an own goal there for him. But whenever it's getting profited here, he's doing okay. Oh, I'm more opinionated person ever. What is the Leicester Scott? Yeah, it's still 0. I've got no updates on that, Michelle. Here's Leeds with another opportunity. Corner. It's whipped in. Look, you're entitled, just like Logan Paul doesn't press everybody's buttons. You either like him or you don't like him. I'm on the side of I don't like him, but I have got my reasons. I still can't forgive any YouTuber what has gone to a suicide point and mocked it. I know it's been dealt with and he has paid the price for it, but still, if you're cocky and that big-headed that you go and do something like that in the first place, then what's the best shop in Wakey? Abdul, come closer. Abdul, go back. Bingo, bingo. Gala bingo. Alright, where you from? I know it's weird because I know where that shop is. I could go to that shop tomorrow and have no intentions to go in there. But yeah, that's near me, Wakey. What's the best shop in Wakey? Yeah, I know where Wakey Wines is. It's local to me. It's a bus ride away. And I'd never go. £100 for Prime. I don't think it's actually £100 for Prime. I just think they're just trying to overselling stuff. It's funny. It's amazing that people know about that from like Scotland and stuff. What's the best shop in Wakey? Let's not go down that road. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go bang on about YouTubers and stuff. I am a YouTuber. I'm not going to start my own boxing. Can't box myself out of a bloody paper bag, never mind going to a boxing match. And I can't sing for shit, so I ain't got a singing career in the future. So it's just going to be YouTube for me, pals. Leeds on the attack again. Decent ball in. There's no one there, but it has fallen. It's a good chance. It's gone through the face of the goal. Just needed somebody to kick it in. Yeah, it's all over TikTok. Yeah, it is all over TikTok. You can't. They've been banned. They got banned off of TikTok, but it's still there. It still lingers. Wakey Wines. Have you seen all the parodies from the other shops? the crap, but it's just fun that they're trying. Best shop in Wakey, Asda. I'm saying nothing, says Nick. Sam, no. Basically, I'm never right then. We're near to the end of the first half where we've been blessed with a goal for Leeds. It's been quite entertaining, but this just reminds me of pub football. They look like they've all had 10 gallons of ale before this match. There'll be a goalkeeper with a pork pie. Stood there just munching on it. I miss a Bingley Mega Chippy. Bingley Mega Chippy. A Bingley Mega Chippy. Bingley Mega Chippy. That song is annoying. It's like TikTok. It's just obnoxious sometimes. The thing what my daughter watches, because this is only reason why I watch TikTok, is the Wednesday, the program Wednesday. I've actually watched some of them now, Nick. By the way, the Wednesday Addams, and it's like the link, the dance what she does at that prom, to the wrong fucking song. Kind of Accrington. It is Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. Got to do it in a Scouse accent. I know you can't do that in text, like, but I'll do it for you. Hello, Connor. Oh, wakey, wakey. Which Rumble match are you most looking forward to, the men's or the women's? The women's, as always. Reason why is that there's more potential of shocks. I think the men is too stacked. I think there's been too many people actually announced for the men's, which fucks me off. I don't want that many people announced. I want a little bit less. But the women's, it's got potential. Very much got potential. So I'm looking forward to that one. It's got a chance of nip slips. Wonder how many times they blank out the screen tonight. Hey, Everright is in the chat. Hello. Hey, guys. Thought I would pop in and say hi. It couldn't stick around, but I've got more stuff to do today before the Rumble. Hopefully, we get done in time. Awesome. Thank you for stopping by, Ever. Much appreciated, as always. Let's get ready to Rumble. Got another watch along to do before that. Preston versus Tottenham. Starting at half 5. That watch along. Get a bit of rest in after this game. Last opportunity before this first half ends for Accrington. Talking of the Rumble, I'm looking forward to Edge, Drew, Madcat, and Damien. Oh, chance goes straight to the goalkeeper. Hardly really tested at all, is Mesler. Think there's 20 men announced for the men's Rumble. It's quite a lot. Brock Lesnar was announced last night. New Day, they were announced. Obviously, there's Karrion Kross, Gunther, Theory, Lashley. There's quite a few. Hopefully, we get 10 surprises, but some of them could be just like Luke Gallows or Carl Anderson. You know, just like tag teams just thrown in there. So, I don't know if there'll be 10 surprises. I'd be happy. We'll probably get 3 in the men's. 3. Eric Young, maybe. Nick Aldis. Probably Matt Cardona. Be fair, though, the obvious ones that have been announced so far. Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. I'm glad the obvious ones have been announced, but let's keep it at that. We don't need to know any more. I heard last night that this morning that there are only 12 announced for the women, maybe 18 to 20 for the men. Interesting for the women. I think that just opens the door for NXT stars. You could see Saul Rucker, probably Katana Chance. Katana Chance always gets invited to the Rumble, right? Just because of what she can do. Naomi, obviously, very much heavily talked about for the Rumble. Nia Jax being question marked. The possibilities for this Rumble. Kairi Sane. Let's see. We can speculate all day. Big E return. Don't know if he's ready. I don't know what his status is. Obviously, he's been doing a lot of stuff. Charity work and stuff. I don't know what his status is for wrestling. We could see him tonight. That could be interesting. I'm staying off of Twitter. Don't want spoilers or who's apparently in Texas. I'll keep an eye on it and I'll try and swap my way through the bullshit and the good stuff. You're going to get the usual, like Undertaker. He's doing a podcast in that area. So, he's there. Let's not get carried away at that. He's not going to be in the Rumble, but I'm sure he's there. There's going to be loads of people what are pissing around and writing stuff on Twitter. Look where I am. We don't talk about Johnny Gargano enough. Candice LeRae's possibly going to be in the female one. Johnny Gargano's got to be in the males. We don't talk about him being like that Iron Man, which I think is strange because he could get the Iron Man run. So Johnny Gargano is definitely one to look out for. I still think in the females, Liv Morgan's going to be drawn number 1. She wanted it. She talked about it. I think she gets it. I will pop massively for Naomi finally back. That would make my night. Yeah, I think definitely. I think Naomi is definitely one what's been heavily linked. We are at half time and I haven't changed the graphic. My phone that's probably just telling me that the Leicester game is at half time too. I'm guessing. Yep. Leicester still 0-0. And they're all at half time. But also hope that Austin is right and Asuka shows up too. Yeah, Asuka is in my final 4, so she better show up. I think Asuka's got to be the big one. But like we keep speculating, is it Asuka or Kane what shows up? Do we get that evil Asuka character? Which I hope so, because then that gives you something to work with Alexa and her character. That's what I kind of want. You can alright having a dark character like Alexa, but if there's nobody to equal that, then I mean, you have kind of got that with Eliza Dawn down in NXT. You kind of got that with Alba Fire as well. So it's interesting. You need them to be up on the main roster for Alexa to have rivals with magical powers. Because they're kind of like doing the kind of witchy thing, aren't they? Eliza Dawn and Alba Fire. You could probably put Valkyrie in there as well. She's kind of like that gothic kind of look. So they could do something interesting with that in time. Obviously, they're down in NXT right now, but it doesn't mean they're there forever. Asuka's name is Kana with the Kana gimmick. Asuka name with the Kana gimmick. Yeah, that could be true. I don't think they'll call her Kana. I don't know if that's copyrighted. With what is it, Stardom? She had that name. So it might, yeah, I can see Asuka going dark. Asuka back home in Japan a couple of weeks ago. Haven't seen any new video of it on her channel, but I think she is back. I don't think she would make a video just to keep that speculation. Sarah Logan will enter since she's back. Yes, Valhalla, which is basically badly the Impaler gimmick, which has opened a lot of discussion. Yeah, Sarah Logan I expect to be in the Rumble. Carmella could be in. Mella Money. We haven't talked about her in a long time. Obviously, she's had lots of issues with the pregnancies all going wrong. But she could enter. She could be in the Rumble. Dana Brooke. We don't talk about her. She could be in the Rumble. Billie Kay would be awesome. With a resume. Well, so who eliminates who? Does Dom dump out Ray or does Ray? I think Ray does it accidentally. I think Dominic eliminates somebody. Start celebrating like Eddie Guerrero on the ring post. Ray's going for the 619, goes into the ropes, which inadvertently knocks Dominic off. Dominic falls out of the ring, major bump, gets furious, attacks Ray for dumping him out of the Royal Rumble, which then causes Ray to get eliminated by Dominic. There infuses their feud. That starts it. What do you think of that? Omega is stuck in Japan for his visa issues. Yes, I saw that he's not back in America. That rolls him out of the Rumble, eh? Oh no, I thought Kenny Omega was going to be in the Rumble. We need Jay White, lol. I don't know what's going to happen with Jay White. If we get Jay White, oh my God. Wow, the pop. Especially from me. And probably from James. We'll all lose our fucking shit, man. That's what's going to happen. We'll just lose our shit. You know what I mean? That's the biggest forbidden door opener I think that WWE could possibly pull off tonight. Kairi Sane would be an interesting one. James, do you think that Kylie Ray will be in the Rumble? Nobody said Jay White until I said it. Rumor is that she's not. I don't know how fake that story is, to be honest, but apparently the WWE have said that they don't want to work with her. Fucking honestly, it's annoying because I really want her to show up tonight. That would be perfect. I'd love that for her. She's such a great wrestler. If you can't get like Tessa Blanchard, then getting Kylie Ray kind of makes sense to me. She's fucking that good. She's as good as Tessa Blanchard, in my opinion. Extremely talented. Very nice lady. Put up with a lot of shit at AEW when she was there, which were flipping some of the most ridiculous stuff I've ever heard. Really deserves a break at the big time. she is that. She is good. She's got a good little gimmick. She's just a great wrestler. Well, if I spit out my drink if Jay White shows, I just can't see it happening. Neither can I. But it'd be awesome if he did. So we're seeing highlights from that Man City Arsenal game from yesterday. I only say it because both Omega wanted it to be on the Jay Briscoe tribute show on Dynamite. Yeah, he did. But he couldn't make it. People have been saying that Jay White since last year is the CM Punk of New Japan now. We know he's worked in America. I think that's what the deal is there. We know he's been over here. He's worked for Impact. He's done a bit for AEW. The natural progression would be to show up on WWE TV, and we know that Triple H is a massive fan. Because he is. Kylie Ray, great wrestler, great person. She is. She is. What thought she's gone through by fucking idiot fans. I've got so much respect for her because she actually left wrestling for a while. She couldn't cope with it. She deleted her Twitter account. She's gone through so much shit, but then she came back, and you know what? It's so great that she's fought through it and fought her way back into wrestling and stuff. So it'd be icing on the cake for her to show up at the Rumble for me. It'd be a nice little moment. I mean, they had Santana Garrett a couple of years back at the Rumble. Why can't they do it for Kylie Ray? I can't understand why they can't give her that little bit of a boost, because it means so much to her personally. I hope they do it. I really do. It will be a special moment if that did happen. Kana Ibushi is more likely, if you ask me. He's still on the bad foot with New Japan. I think they are just letting his contract run out. There's possibility, right? How this runs down, especially with like the independents. Obviously, like New Japan have got contracts. Impact contracts are loose as shit. Let's be honest. Same with AEW. These people can show up for one-off appearances from these companies because they're not. Their contracts are open for one-offs. We've seen it quite a few times. Obviously, we had Mickey James last year, Hardcore Country, and all that lot. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to get her again, but we could get Impact stars. We could have something juicy to talk about, even if it's for one night only. Would love to see it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to allude to. That's what I'm trying to get to. I don't think Jay White signs a contract, but him just showing up would be epic. It'd be a moment. A lot of wrestling fans would be like, Triple H is the dude, right? He's got this to happen. Ibushi, I don't know. The Japanese stars, the New Japan Japanese stars, always seem more like they look suited on AEW for me, rather than WWE. It's just because WWE's past with Japanese stars has not been great. Look at poor Otasawa. Look what they've reduced him to. Kushida, he's ended up at Impact now. I just think, that they just don't handle the Japanese stars that well in WWE, so it's a bit of a turn off. It's like Okada, Naito, and all of them lot probably just won't come to WWE. James Jungle Hook in the Rumble. You can imagine Hook. He would. I can't imagine Hook in WWE. It don't fit. It doesn't look right. Jungle Boy would. Jay White then surely would be the only on the show up on New Japan, Impact, AEW, WWE. If he was on, yeah, of course. He's the only one to show up on. Yeah, I was just thinking that New Japan, Impact, AEW. He's done ROH as well, hasn't he? I'm sure he did ROH at some point. You know, with them crossover shows, what they do every year. So, yes, it's massive, innit, when you think of it that way. Suzuki, probably. the obvious one, to be honest. Great Mute is a great shout as well. I think if he hadn't been on the retirement run, then I would have probably just like shut that off. But Great Muter could be a possibility. There's loads, isn't there? It's like this is what we what we love about the Royal Rumble is that there is just that air of unpredictability about it. Yes, we know who's going to win. I think that's slightly obvious, but it's about the shocks of the Rumble. Who's coming out? What's going to happen? Who's going to eliminate who? It's very good. What's the new story? What's going to come from the Rumble? I think you get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in the Rumble, myself personally. Continue that story. Do you think Mandy Rose returns tonight? Nope. No. I don't know. I'd be shocked if we see her. I don't know. It's like, what's she going to do? Just take her top off, flash her tits, and then go home? I don't see it happening either, but the whole idea of the shock entrant is to shock, and Switchblade would definitely be that. But we did say, and you did say, go wild. Yeah, of course, go wild. Why not? That's what the whole point of the Royal Rumble is to me, is that I don't mind what you go for. It's up to you. The pick your shock entrant. Go for it. You've got the plethora of stars to go for. And why the fuck not? It's like Switchblade is one of the biggest stars outside of WWE and AEW at the moment. I don't know what his New Japan deal is. I don't know where his station is with them, because obviously he lost the championship yet again to Okada at Wrestle Kingdom, and I don't know. It's probably not on the pecking order anymore. I don't know what his status is at New Japan, if I'm being honest. It's not a company I know that much about. But yeah, God, JY would be awesome, wouldn't it? Like you said yesterday, Finn Balor Switchblade face off in the Rumble would be next level. Well, we have got second half of the Leeds game. Can Accrington pull it back? It's only 1-0. Leeds have not put this to bed yet. Second half is underway. Like no way AJ Lee is in the Rumble, but I went with it anyway. AJ Lee's a massive shout though. That would be light it up, light it up, light it up. Imagine it popping out. It'd be like, oh my fucking god, CM Punk's returning. Okay, everyone at 7:30 here. Got stuff to do. See you all in a few hours. Bye for now. Okay, Ever, right? Shout out to you. Have an awesome day, my friend. And I'll catch you in the later streams. Oh, opportunity for Accrington straight away in the second half. Not wasting time as a Sheffield United fan with an opportunity to score. It finds its way to him, and oh my god, that finish is horrible. He gets his foot right underneath it. Rose head, if they had a rose head. Oh my god, that's worse. The worst miss ever. Oh dear, he must have dreamt about them moments, Rogers. Scoring against his team he supports as a boy. He skies it. Will the Bellas be in the Rumble? Depends if they're free. They are filming a TV show. I've tried to explain this a few times, but the reason why they wasn't at Raw 30 is because they're actually doing a TV show in cohesion with another channel, which is in cohesion with WWE. So WWE are paying them, technically, to be at another show. So that's why they weren't at Raw. Their relationship with WWE is perfectly fine. So you could see them at some capacity. Melissa says Stanley have been the better side, to be honest. To be fair. Yeah, they have, actually. I thought they, like I said, in the first half, I thought that Leeds scored against the run of play. Just no finishing at the moment from Accrington, to be honest. But, they get that one perfect chance. which doesn't fall to Rodgers, of course. If that falls to a Premier League player, you know you're picking it out of the back of the net. Just fell to poor old Rodgers. Oh, my team, I support. I'm going to score against them. Disguise it. People making mountains out of molehills with the old Bella thing. Yeah, it is. It's just a video what got totally out of context. When you actually see the second video, what came with it, it explained everything. Oh, another opportunity for Accrington. It fell to Rodgers again. It is going to be a free kick for Leeds. Feed me more. Oh, Ryback is not coming back. He hates the WWE. Have got not a good relationship with him. Woo! The only one I want is woo woo woo. That's the only thing I want to hear at the Rumble. Woo woo woo. You know it. Roman add wreck everyone and leave. Mandy Rose will have flash everyone and leave. That's what she'll do. She'll come out. She'll have a top. Bye, guys. Subscribe to me, OnlyFans. Oh my God! I saw a bit of the Roman Reigns interview from last night. Very much in character. He was like saying stuff about Kevin Owens being a tough competitor, never say die, but he's just going to do what he always does. He's not going to change his game plan. So that basically means he's going to get a hell of a lot of help from certain members of the bloodline. Flash everyone and sack more like. It's been done in WWE before, hasn't it? Jacqueline got her tits out. Jerry the King Lawler's ex-bunny. She got her tits out. Didn't she? That was what flipping Channel 4 were gutted. They showed this pay-per-view. I think she had a match. Jerry the King Lawler's wife, I can't remember her name. But she had a white top and she flashed her tits. This caught Channel 4 off guard. Because obviously there was promoting a kid-friendly product in the middle of the Attitude Era. And I was like, what the hell's going on? You can't be doing this. People are taping this for the kids. So yeah, it did cause an absolute fucking uproar. Would it be Zack Ryder or Matt? Yeah, the cat, that's it, you're right. It's a cat. Bunny. I know. They're all animals to me. Cat. Yeah, when she flashed her tits, it got Channel 4 into major problems with WWE. I think they ended the contract with WWE, actually, through all of that. Because it didn't last long after that situation, let's put it that way. Channel 4 were caught totally off guard by it. It was like they aired it. They literally aired the tit shot, and it's like you can actually find it online if you really want to see Cat's tits. Eva Marie gets hers out. Got hers out. Eva Marie gets her tits out anyway. Maurice, she does it for a living, or did it for a living. We had the tits out of her all over the place. There's actually pictures of Charlotte Flair's tits if you want to see them. Don't see them. I've seen them. They're horrible. Nick Gaming. It says it will be Matt Cardona. Always ready, Matt Cardona. Always ready. I hope. I want it to be him. I think the Zack Ryder character's dead. Him coming out as Zack Ryder would be a massive U-turn for him. Accrington trying, and they're knocking on the door. They really are trying to cause Leeds some problems, and it's Rodgers again. See this goalkeeper scrambling. Rodgers gets. Rodgers' end product is just not there, is it? It's not getting any of these on target. I am back from lunch. Okay, shout to you. At least the cat was fit when she did it, and not like at May Young. That was a prosthetic though when May Young did it. It wasn't her actual boobs that we saw. She actually had a prosthetic thing on, which The only person that really knows what May Young's tits look like is Mark Henry, sorry. Mark Henry. The proud father of a rubber hand. Which went on to become a fully grown hand, what they used last year with the Jackass crew. Did you see it? Matt Cardona would really be a surprise. He was talking publicly recently about looking forward to working with WWE again this year. I think it happens, you know. Just got a feeling. Well, Leicester still 0-0, and I need 3-1 on Leicester. Yeah, I've got Leicester winning, but they're not winning at the minute. Lunch was way nice. It was noodles. Oh, noodles to noodles. Wow, this game is 10% of Accrington revenues for this year. There's a lot of money riding on this for Accrington. They're doing all right. They actually are putting on a decent show. They're not doing too bad. They don't look terrible at all. So well done to them. Oh, goalkeeper's come out and he's sliced it. What is the Accrington goalkeeper thinking there? The fans being quite loud, raucous over there. Leeds player goes down, nothing. Great thing about this, there's just no VAR. And Bond, you're bored, everyone. Is that what he's just saying? Oh, Michelle. Saturday, go out shopping. I'm bored. Watch the footy with us. Put the footy on. Look at that young lad, he's probably loving it. What also Leicester now? What is Leicester doing like? They should be leading that game, surely. Let's have a look at that Leicester lineup, though. It might be a very much changed team. Accrington making Leeds look like non-league team. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like I said earlier, this game is like a Sunday league game. Some of the fucking play in this game has been horrendous. Accrington have standing. Yeah, lower league clubs can have standing room. They are actually trialing it in the lower divisions. Fun fact. The lineups. Let's have a look. Daka is up front. Everson, goalkeeper. Luke Thomas. Fees. Amiti. Castaneg. Mendy is in midfield with Tillemans. So Tillemans is playing. We've got Harvey Barnes, James Maddison, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, and Daka is up front. So that's pretty strong team from Leicester, but very interesting. Not gone with the massive heavy hitters. I am going shopping, Dave. Cool. What are you gonna buy me? What you buying me, Michelle? Better buy me something nice. Don't be tight. I'm only joking. I'm not. You need to buy me something. Thought it was just a rugby thing, standing capacity. No, they are trialing it back in the Premier League. To be honest, they are trialing it back. They're seeing if it works in the lower divisions. It's just a policy. There's only a few stands where, obviously, you look at Accrington. It's a small club, so there's not a big capacity. So I'm sure they're allowed to stand. So Tillemans missed a penalty, has he? I didn't see that when I was looking. Has he just missed it? Thought it was just a rugby thing. Okay. I do think they're allowing some football arenas. I think it's about the capacity of the ground where it's allowed. Obviously, this is kind of like a non-league kind of ground. Oh, Leeds player goes down again. Bamford's looking for these penalties. I will get your channel Chanel perfume. Perfume? Why would I want Chanel perfume? I'm like, dude, why would I want perfume? If that was, it probably would have been a free kick. Actually, the actual initial foul was outside the penalty area, in my opinion. But it's not given. Leeds looking for penalties. What? Are impossible. Leeds playing to VAR, I think, and it's not there. Got the VAR, eh? You are at a non-league club, a lower division club, non-league. These are not non-league. First division. Player getting a little stern talking to from the referee. 58th minute. Still 1-0 Leeds. Accrington Stanley looking the better team out of these two, even though they are losing 1-0. Decent through ball. Nice cut out. Oh, bit tricky. Or a football game. Michelle. No flirting in the streams, please, says Sam. I'm not flirting. I don't want her to buy me out. I'm just joking. I'll buy you perfume. Oh. Ooh. Free kick rocker. Committing the foul there. So free kick to Accrington. Thought this would have been a bit more high scoring. It's not been that good of a game, to be honest. A very scrappy cup football match. Thought Leeds would totally dominate this, but it's not been the case. In fact, Accrington have done a good job of getting this down to their level, to be honest. Like I said before, it's just like a Sunday league game. I read that as no farting in the stream, please. That's usually me. No farting in the stream, please. Okay, Sam. Oh, nice opportunity there, just wasted. Wadley couldn't quite get hold of that pass. Just a little bit too much weight on that through ball. March is like, I don't know what March is trying to do. He's trying to carry an invisible John Cena box. That's what March is doing there. Leeds have got the throw in. There's just half an hour left. James always do that. James always does that, and it stinks. Not a great performance by Leeds, this. Looking second best half of the time. And we could get a goal. It is Bamford. It is wide. Bamford trying to find his feet. Could tell, didn't get as much sleep as I wanted. That's what's making me tired. I want this game to be exciting. So Whaley, the player for Accrington's got a stand named after him. It must be his dad. So we've got Eric Whaley stand, and we've got a Whaley playing for Accrington. What is the facts of that, Nick? Come on, you know. Is Whaley related to the stand? The stand's had a kid and he plays for Accrington. Ooh, goalkeeper committed. Stanley have managed to get that away from the goal line, which was gaping wide open. Any kind of challenge on the defender could have been a goal. remember when you used to fall asleep on a pay-per-view? Yeah, AEW. AEW. There's a good chance of it happening tonight, to be fair. If I don't get the rest that I need. Connor, hello, says Michelle. Good old-fashioned TV show, that, Michelle. Good for reminding us. Oh, Renee. His Leeds. Could get it. Oh, it's a shot, and he's put it over. There's two players begging for the pass, and Sincera's took it himself and shoved it straight over. Could have finished this game off there, Leeds. Sincera was greedy. You need to get it on target if you're going to be greedy. Did anyone go for Accrington? No, I don't think so. I can't remember, to be honest. Don't think anybody did, to be fair. They're very brave if they did. Very brave. I think I went 3-0 Leeds. Well, we're not getting that at the moment. Come on, Leeds. I need one more goal. Go for 2-0 Leeds. 63rd minute. Out of the clubs, though, it looks more likely Accrington score, but it keeps falling to the wrong fucking player. Need one more Leeds goal, says James. I think I put 3-0. I can't remember. Felt like it should be a comfortable Leeds victory. I need a good hour sleep. I'm gonna get some food after this stream. Normal guy, hello, shout out to you. Hope you're well. Obviously, yeah, so looking forward to tonight. Let's get some sleep during these streams. So don't pester me, don't message me. I will not be taking DMs today. Especially when I'm not streaming. Don't pester me, I want to sleep, I want to rest. Crazy things have happened, but doesn't love the shock of the FA Cup, the FA Cup shock. Hey, this is what we're here for. We want the shock of the FA Cup. Oh, decent balling. It's not going to be a shock in this one, though. It is Junior Fairpo with the second for Leeds. That is pretty much putting this game to bed. Fairpo with the goal. So what time was that? Decent little play from Leeds. Fairpo with the goal. Is that 50? Oh, 66. 66th minute. There you go, 2-0. It's looking a bit more respectable now for Leeds. Definitely not happening now. Licking in the back, playing Golden High. I am still angry. Seamus never fight. Yeah, but you got points for Lacey Evans. You keep forgetting about Lacey Evans, Connor. You actually picked up 4 points last night in the fantasy wrestling game. End the game. There's quite a lot of points. Obviously, remember that your wrestler, if you've got them in the fantasy wrestling league, they get 3 points for entering the Rumble. If you get them into the final 4, that's a further 5 points. And if they happen to win, which if it's Cody Rhodes, then you've no chance because nobody's got him. End the game, 5 points. I want one more, I think. We have got that Preston Tottenham game to look forward to. So we will be starting at 5:30 later on this evening. So that's something else to look forward to before the Rumble. Leeds are on the counter-attack again. We've got Wrexham, Sheffield United tomorrow. It's 3-0 Leeds. Since Sarah, Leeds are running rampant. This is me on 5 points, I believe. So those what were on their 5 points with 2-0 are suddenly not on that. They're suddenly not getting that anymore. Since Sarah is the goal scorer. Wow. How this game has suddenly turned into a goal fest. 3-0. Heads have gone down clearly. Right, I need to know how to spell this. Hopefully that's how you spell it. And that was on the 68. Only 2 minutes in between the goals. Gut wrenching. 3-0 Leeds. Since Sarah might have to be shutting them goals down. Fuck's sake. So there we go. 3-0 to Leeds in the FA Cup. How many points do I have? I couldn't tell you, Michelle. What in the wrestling league? I think you're on 31. To be honest, off the top of my head. Leeds have woken up, says Wes. About time Leeds turned up. Yeah, actually. God, I said actually twice then. No, I've said it 4 times. But they've actually shown up and started to make this look like the proper scoreline that it should be. Just realised there's an actual extra A in Sincera. We'll do that. Sinister. Have we got another goal? We've finally got a goal in the Leicester game. It's 1-0 to Leicester City against Walsall. And the goal scorer is Inamacho. Inamacho with the goal against Walsall. So it's Leicester City. Walsall 0, Leicester City 1. They did miss a penalty earlier on. Tillemans missed it. But now they've made amends for that. It's 1-0 Leicester. There you go. We had 5 points for like 2 minutes. How does that feel? That's good news, Dave. Yeah, so Leicester winning 1-0 in their match. We are not good enough even for League 2 to get Coleman out. 20 minutes left of this game. Obviously, I think the floodgates have now officially opened. Can Accrington ruin my day and score a goal? And you've got a right to say it now. Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. We've been saying that a lot. I bet that's on the news in the newspapers. Oh look. Side netting. It's not 4-0. Rutter hitting the side netting. Would have been great for his debut. Just puts it wide. Did you hear that Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool and someone else is after Vadicic from Juventus? Yeah, I heard that Liverpool were in contention. It could be interesting. But yeah. That's a little tug of war. I don't think Liverpool are signing anybody this January transfer window now. I think Cody Gakpo is where we've drawn the line. I think we're done. I'm not hearing anything, and we're getting rather close to the deadline day. Which is when is that? Tuesday deadline day or Wednesday? I don't know which day it is. Juventus desperate for money. Yep. Well, they're in shit, aren't they? 15 points deducted. It's actually right. I heard something which is going to probably upset Liverpool supporters like myself, but Arthur Melo, who hasn't even played a game for Liverpool yet, is going to be hit with a 30-day suspension as part of the Juventus pay scandal. Valajic would fit nicely with the with Mount at Chelsea, says Wes. Man United looking at bringing in Pogba back on loan. Really? You're that desperate? Fucking hell. Almost for a minute there, I thought that was John Watson with a bald head. Fucking hell, John Watson there. What the hell's going on? Obviously, it's not. 72 minutes gone. At least we get a couple of years of different teams winning the Italy League. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Italy League was one of the best leagues in Europe, and sadly, it's just not anymore, is it? I mean, got to look across Europe at the leagues. Uh, Real Madrid, Barcelona. It's only about 4 teams in that division. Same with the German league. Same with the Italian league. I'd love that romantic story if, like, Atalanta come from nowhere to take the league title, or Udinese or something like that. That would be class. Pogba can stay the fuck away. To be fair, Pogba as an option alongside Casemiro would be good. But you'd have to get rid of McFred. I agreed, Jimmy. That is a cheap loan deal. Glazers would probably look at it. Don't know. Winghurst has actually done some. Well, he's got a golf here, hasn't he? So he's already like paid back kind of what you've paid for him. So Bamford on the ball. Rodrigo's now on for Leeds. Didn't really need him to be on, but they've put him on anyway. Bamford, decent ball through. Good save. Rodriguez saved. Ritter with a shot. It's cannoned off a defender. It's going to be a throw into Leeds, but goalkeeper actually did well then. Savin did well. Nice little save here, actually, because it's carved right open by Bamford, and Rakid. I don't know what Ricardo was thinking. He just aims it straight at him. Straight over the goalkeeper. Could see Pogba back. Could I see Pogba back? I don't particularly want Pogba back. I'm not a Man United fan, but if he stinks up their midfield, then yeah, I'll have him back. Fred has gone great. This has done great this season. When he has played, McTominay can leave though. Yeah, Fred's not done too bad. The joke. It's a joke, isn't it? It's not that we're actually slagging him off. He's actually done really, really well. Don't play him with McTominay. McTominay, I think, is not a United player, to be honest. He doesn't. He's never really flipping looked that great, in my opinion. It's hard when you look in as a non-supporter of Man United and you go, well, I wouldn't have him at Liverpool, and I wouldn't. Bamford off. Does that mean that Gellart is on? McTominay can do one. Fred has always been a good bench option. Has McTominay ever had a good season? I feel like he's never really had a good season, and probably one of the reasons, like Maguire, why you had such a sticky start to this season. Just don't play Fred in DCM because he ain't one. It's too small. West Ham want McTominay. Okay, he could work at West Ham, couldn't he? West Ham are desperate. So Ricker off for Perkins, Bamford off for Harrison, and Koch is off for Lorente. This is Leeds conceding. 1-0 Leicester, yes we know, Connor. With that was in a match show. We've already announced that ages ago. But thank you for sharing. As they say, sharing is caring. 77th minute, where this game is pretty much done now. Poor old Accrington did really well. They have actually shown up today. I'm very impressed with them. Same scoreline though as the Barnsley game. Maguire is a good player, James. Got Casemiro now. Our DCM is fucking golden. He's a good player. I do like Casemiro. He did a fantastic job for Real Madrid, doing a fantastic job for Man United. He is very. I think he's very underrated myself. Are you drunk, Michelle? Is he? Fuck. No, Melissa. No, Maguire is shit, man. He's shit. Right, all defensive. Right, for England, he's played well in the World Cup, in my opinion. I thought he was probably played better than what we expected him to do. But for Man United, he's been well, fucking horrible. Must be to think Maguire is good. What stream are you doing next? The next one is Preston North End Tottenham, which we will be starting at 5:30. Not doing the Man United Reading, because I do want to have a few hours before we start the Rumble stream, which is starting at 11:30 tonight. All streams are up. They're up, ready to. So if you want to go and slap a like on them or set a reminder so that you know when they go live, you can definitely do that because the chats are all open. They're ready to go. Just need me to show up. Fred is the best player, says Sam. My gran can defend better than Maguire, and she's been dead for over a decade. Well, your gran is super gran. Dum, dum, dum. Don't even know if you remember super gran. Melissa might do because it was Scottish. She was Scottish. Probably not Melissa. Accrington making some substitutions. Vordemont's nose is better than runs better than Maguire. Very funny. I did go a 18-year-old young lad coming on for Accrington. So Quirk, Nolan. So Aaron Pickles. Aaron Pickles is on. Superstar Pickles. Was an original Rugrat. Brother, Tommy Pickles. Accrington have scored. They've ruined my day. And the young 18-year-old just come on, first touch, has opened up that Leeds defence. Accrington in Wonderland. It's literally his first ever Accrington Stanley goal, and he gets it against Leeds United. Young 18-year-old, he's only been on the pitch a few minutes, and he gets the finish. Does something that Rodgers has tried desperately to do the entire game. It's amazing, isn't it? 3-1. Come on, app, update the goal scorer. I can write his name in. Akin Oya. 81 minutes. Akin Oya. It's a fantastic little moment for him against Leeds. Boom. Akin Oya. The 18-year-old, only been on the pitch a few minutes. Yes, don't expect us to score. Comeback is on. Lacey Evans was good. Kick-off show is definitely at 12 a.m. Yeah, we're starting half an hour early. We're starting at 11:30. So we're going to be well early. Don't need to be 10 o'clock. That's ridiculous. What can you talk about for fucking 2 hours? 3 hours before a pay-per-view. Fuck that. Fuck that indeed. No chance. Not starting at 10. Don't give a shit. I'm resting at 10 o'clock. Yes, don't expect us to score. I cheered so much that the dog looked at me like, what was that? What the fuck was that? Have you still got the dog in your bedroom? Will she ever leave your side? What time is the Rumble tonight, Dave? The actual Rumble itself starts at 1 a.m. But the kickoff show starts at 12. We're starting at 11:30. 11:30, that's when we're starting. So make sure you're around at 11:30 and come join the madness. Phone just let me know about that Accrington Stanley goal. Last night, Dave said he'd probably even start earlier than 10. Oh, fuck that. No, that is just flooding the market. It's doing me head in. You don't need to start at that time. What's he going to talk about? What the fuck can he say what hasn't been said already? No, it's a waste of time. I'm not joining. I'm not participating in that. I can't be arsed. Got better things to do with my time. 11:30's earlier enough. We've got an hour and a half of talking to do before the show starts. I think that's ample enough time. You're going into stupid territory. There's not that much to talk about what hasn't been said already. You can't. What can you theorise? What is it going to do? Go through the fucking 30 men and female, predicting, doing this? It's just a waste of time. But obviously, like I've always said, people will watch paint dry as long as Daisy's streaming it. Yeah, Bray. Well, what can you say about Bray? What's not been said already? There's no more to theorise. What's he gonna do? Go through what the pitch black matches, which nobody's fucking seen before. Can't do it. I won't do it. I refuse. We've speculated on it already. There's been enough speculation. I'm ready just to fucking watch the match. They do right. There's 15 minutes in between them starting and me starting. They do right. There's no need to go fucking crazy. I know why he's doing it, and I don't really agree with it. But anyway, it's his own business. I cater to my audience. I cater to you guys. I don't really give a shit. If we pick up some stragglers along the way, then that's absolutely awesome for the Just Real Sports channel. I don't know what the viewing figures will be tonight. I'm always optimistic when I go into a big pay-per-view because I've seen what it's drawn before in the past on my old channel, but you never know. You never know. Daisy's going through every number for every Rumble by saying who he thinks is going to get that number. It must be. But what's that? What's the fucking point of that? I don't get it. It's not engaging. It's not interesting. It's kind of just going through. I don't know. He's starting way too early, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, if he was the if you were watching paint dry, people would watch. That's my opinion on that. Can't wait for tonight. I can't wait for tonight, but that don't mean I'm going to keep streaming. I can't wait for Royal Rumble, but I'm going to stream right until then. Each to their own. I know why he's doing it, but it's not for me that. I don't want to be doing a 6-7 hour flipping stream. Not when I don't have to. Makes no sense. Because Royal Rumble's going to be about 4 hours. We've got an hour, so we're looking about a 5 to 6 hour stream tonight, just with what we're doing. That's enough. Imagine Lashley and Brock first in 2 in the Rumble. That could happen, you know. That could happen. I'm starting at 1, lol. I need rest, and so I just can't see. I know there's hype. I know it's hyped, but we've done the hype stream already. We've done ours. We did ours on Thursday. We've done our hype stream. We're just ready for the main event now. We've done all that. So we don't really need to keep revisiting what's been already said. I ain't surprised he ain't starting at 6 p.m. starting when Man United are playing. He's going to do a Man United watch along in preparation for the Rumble. Should start the stream now. He should start the stream now. That's what he's doing. He's going to wake up, start the stream. We're here for the long haul, guys. Any breaking news on the Rumble, we'll cover it here first. Oh my God. Fans are showing up at the stadium. Oh my God. Like I say, it's not for me, that. Can't do that. Respect him for doing it, but I won't be joining. Hey, I want rest, but with other stuff that I want to watch. Simple as that. I could cheat and use it as a way of doing a topical conversation in our chat. You defined me. You defined me. What does that mean? Anything for the money and views, eh? I do this for free, and be nice to be monetized. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing this for money. I do it for pleasure. I do it to talk to you guys. It's always fun. It makes watching stuff fun for me, and it started off like that for days. I'm not gonna slag him off too much. He does do it for that. He has got a good presence about him. He does talk to people like human beings and stuff. It's just the problem isn't Days. The problem is the chat. It's just full of idiots. It's full of morons that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's just stupid people, and I can't deal with it any longer. You know what I mean? Last time I was in the stream, I just didn't enjoy it because it'd be answering a question to something that was just ridiculous. It's like, why are you reading that for? I've actually got a good question and you're ignoring my question to read the ridiculous one. Man of the match is Toby Savin. Got Harrison is off for Joseph. So Leeds have put a young player on. Been a good game though, hasn't it? It's been alright. It's been Sunday League game. It's really taken a light in this second half with Leeds scoring. Damn you, Accrington, taking away my points. Do it for the love of it. Yeah, that's what I do it for. Yes, because it's good. It's good fun. I love talking to you guys. That's it. That's the reason why I do it. I enjoy the conversation that we have. Love it when it goes nuts. You defend me. Okay. I'm going to say you defined me. I'm going to super chat and get... I've got to super chat and get anything answered. Don't need to super chat on this. I'll answer every question that comes in anyway. Even if I got monetized. I don't want super chats. It's not what I'll be doing it for. Ooh, another opportunity for the lad what scored that for Accrington. He's on fire, this kid. He's not happy with one. He wants another one. 4 minutes added time, by the way. DQ for Accrington. Do you think Accrington play any better than a Sunday League? Do I think they play any better? Hey, look, to be quite honest with you, they got Leeds to play at their level. That can be difficult. Yeah, I know you meant on Dazers. Don't worry, I don't get super chats. God, their dreams. Imagine getting some kid dropping me money. I'd like to fucking fall flat on my face. Dave, you do some wonderful work. Here's £100. I'd tell you to fuck off. I'd decline your offer of money. Won't even click it on, to be honest. Long way off. Long way off. I'm struggling at 208 at minute. Dreams of 1,000 subscribers. Fucking hell. It's a long way off. Might have got there with the other channel, to be honest. It sucks. Leeds trying to see out this game, running into Harrison. He's only been on the pitch a couple of minutes. He's already mucky his shirt. No, Accrington have actually put on a good performance today, Nick. You've actually looked quite solid. You've had the better chances in the first half, but you've fallen asleep, which is understandable. Saying that Hamilton might be man of the match. Saying he's run through a brick wall for his team. I don't know. They'll give man of the match to the Leeds side, won't they? Mine's been asking him to hurry up a little bit. Remember when that 10-year-old sent Days like 200 in super chats? Yeah, he's giving his fucking pocket money. He kept putting loads of big numbers in, didn't he? Oh, there's a bit kicking off here between Accrington and the Leeds player. It's that young lad what scored. So referees just had to stop that little altercation. Alright, we'd had a proper kick-off then. Oh, wow. This goal scorer is going to get booked. He's knocked down the Leeds player. So it's showing quite some immaturity. It is actually kicking off. Christian is back up on his feet, though. He goes in with an header. He's extremely late. Yeah, that poor old kid. Bless him. No, he stole his mum's cat. No, he stole his... Oh, did he? Wow. Yeah, didn't Days do a refund or something? He didn't accept the money in the end. I think he did something where they managed to cancel the payment. Which kind of makes sense. Yeah, the game is over. Leeds march on together into the 5th round. Marching on together. Yeah, I remember that drama. Was because we were all trying to find out who he was. That young lad was looks a talent. Let's just hope he can perform in the league. Yeah, he needs to. He's losing his head though, Nick. That's something that he needs to calm down on because he lost his head there near the end. He needs to just watch his temperament because he did. He looked a little bit frail at the end. Scored a good goal. Could be a good talent, but he needs to sort his attitude out. Getting a yellow card for a late challenge is not great on your like TV debut, if you will. Well, that's it, guys. That's the end of this one. We're not going to stick around too long because I need a wee. Amazingly, I've managed to get through this stream without needing a pee, but I do need one. And plus, we've got loads of other streams to do today, so I need to get rested, get some food and stuff. I agree, but in defence, it's only 18. Yeah. Legaro, Leganga, El Anga of Man United, he was same. Same with like Hannibal. It's a little bit hot-headed. Just needs to calm it down. Just like there's no need to be so erratic. Do. Actually got some response off of Days off of Twitter. I put, that with Lacey Evans, we didn't even see this live, did we? We didn't even notice that Lacey Evans' boot had come apart. And I put Sergeant Slaughter boot camp is brutal. Lacey Evans can confirm. And Days has just put like applauds. So there you go. Match has ended between Leicester. That is a 1-0 to Leicester. They are through. And obviously we've got Leeds United through here. Was okay game, nothing to get overexcited about. Yeah, of course it was. It's a steady Leeds victory, which we pretty much everyone predicted beforehand. We've got an interview with Bamford here. Well, that's it. I think we can end the stream here, guys. Leicester through, Leeds through. We'll be back for Preston North End versus Tottenham, starting at half 5. That's when the stream is set up for. So yeah, we're on the road to the Royal Rumble. Another stream to go, another footy stream, and then we'll be at the main event. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon and the rest of the football, or whatever you're watching, whatever you're doing, shopping or whatever. And we'll be back at R5. So yeah. Thank you for everybody being a part of this stream. Leeds is happy. Awesome, my friend. Absolutely awesome. And yeah, we can move on and enjoy the rest of your day. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. 5:30, same time, same channel. We'll get ready for some more Royal Rumble talk. We'll talk more Rumble, see if there's anything new, what's developed in the world of professional wrestling between now and then. Yeah, so I'll catch you all later. I'll see you in the next one. I've been Dave in Real Life Football. You guys have been awesome. And like I said, see you at R5. Bye for now.